Hey guys, what's up? This is GaLm. Welcome to another update video. Today is November 19th. I had to remember that. It's November 19th, at least in terms of me recording this. We have quite a bit to talk about. It's been another month since my last update video. I apologize to the people who are still waiting to kind of like see me open up stuff or like read letters and things like that from the personal mailbox. I keep putting things off. And that's going to change once we get back, because then I'll just have time. I've been preparing for this trip that I'm going to be going on for Thanksgiving, and I've also been like anticipating this whole Darksiders thing. So haven't really been doing as much as I could, because I just haven't had as much time as I could. But that should change. That should definitely change once I'm back, or at least a little bit after I'm back. But yeah, Thanksgiving's coming up. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. If you don't celebrate it, that's okay too. Hopefully you guys just have a generally good week or good day for Thursday. I'm going to be away for a few days. I'm going to be flying up to see family. And so that means content's going to be shifting a little bit. Content's already shifted. I've been focusing on Darksiders because I got sponsored to play through Darksiders 1, 2, and 3. That means I signed a contract for that. And that's why I haven't been doing Sly 3 or Red Dead Redemption 2. Those will come back in like a week and a half or 2 weeks once I've gotten through everything else that I've been trying to get through. But yeah, they're going to be away for a while, and I'm really sorry about that, especially with Sly 3. I want to finish the Sly series. I want to just get that shit off my plate. I want to finish Sly 3, finish Sly 4, and just be done with the games. I'm enjoying them, but they've been overstaying their welcome, and I know that. But yeah, I'm going to be away for a few days. I apologize for the shift in things that's going to end up bringing. But once we're back, things will be good. In terms of things we'll be playing after those, I'm not really trying to think terribly far ahead, because I have no idea when I'm actually going to finish Sly 3, Sly 4, and Red Dead Redemption 2. It could end up being the end of December. It could end up being the second week of December. Maybe I'll get like a huge spurt of enthusiasm to get through those games. I don't know. I'm tired of trying to predict the future, because I'm tired of making promises and just not being able to keep them, because shit happens, or shit happens whether it's me being really busy or mental health. And I'm just trying to, at this point, go day to day rather than be like, yeah, and like on December 9th, I'm going to be doing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the entire game, 50 videos right there. I can't promise that stuff. It's just, there's no point. But I'm still going to try to do things. There's plenty of games I still want to do, things that have come out recently, things that we missed in the game season, or things that came out just again recently, like Spyro Ignited Trilogy. I want to do that. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu / Eevee. I want to do that. Although I got Pikachu. I've never really been a big Eevee person. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, Pikachu. I'm going to be playing that at some point. But in terms of the bigger things, in terms of how I'm going to be doing things on YouTube and Twitch, I want to change things up a little bit. Not drastically. I'm still going to be doing Let's Play, still going to be posting the multiplayer videos, but YouTube's been taking a shit. YouTube has been taking a massive just dump in terms of how my channel's been going recently. And I've never really been like one to like super duper care about the views, because I always felt that I was in an area of views that felt just about right. Like, you know what? I'm a Let's Player. That's about the amount of views I expect to be getting. But now it feels like that's not happening anymore. And I don't think it's simply a case of people skipping out on videos or just leaving the channel. Well, it could definitely happen. I'm not cocky. I definitely think people change. People aren't interested in the content, or they're not interested in that specific game or something. But, in 2011, when I was on my old channel, I was making anywhere between 1,000 to 4,000 views a video, with 10 to 14,000 subscribers. I am at 300,000 subscribers, and I am getting videos with 2,000 views. Something's not right there. And it's just, I need to stop focusing on YouTube. YouTube still will be my main platform. It's still kind of the breadwinner at the end of the day, but I think I need to focus a little bit more on an area that is more friendly to the kind of content that I do, and that is Twitch. Twitch is drastically better for the kind of content that I do, way better for the kind of content that I do nowadays than YouTube has been. And so I'm going to be streaming more. I don't have an idea exactly how I'm going to handle things because, again, I still want to focus on YouTube. YouTube is still my major thing, and I'm still going to be doing private Let's Plays or like Let's Plays where I record it, not like live streamed. Those are still the main things that I want to be doing. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to shift things. We're going to stream more, and I want to change a little bit of my mentality overall for Twitch and YouTube. Because one of the biggest things that for me has been kind of like quality control. A lot of what prevents me from recording or streaming has been me going, I'm not really in the exact mindset that I would like to be in for recording or streaming right now. I'm not super duper energetic and happy right now. I'm a little bit tired or something. And that ends up preventing me from recording. That ends up making me go, I'll do it later. And then 2 or 3 days pass before I feel in a good state to record. And then I'll be in a great state to record, and then shit will come up. And so I end up having to use that really great mental day on, go hang out with friends. And I love, I like hanging out with friends, and I want to do more hanging out with friends. But I that means I need to shift. Otherwise, I need to do my damn job rather than moping about a whole bunch. And so what that means in terms of the YouTube end of things, that means for content, there might be a little bit more of a lax handling of the way I do commentary. I might try not to there might be a little bit more downtime between me saying things, or maybe I won't be as energetic. But a lot of it will be, I'm just trying to get things started. I'm just trying to get started. It's going to be like exercise. You just got to do it at that point, right? And eventually you'll either get less sore or you'll learn to deal with the soreness. And that's what I got to do for YouTube. So that way I can get you guys the content rather than taking 2 or 3 months to record 20 hours of content when that should have taken me 2 or 3 days at most. And then that's the same reason what I'm going to be doing with Twitch. I'm going to be changing the way I handle things. I'm going to be a little bit more lax about how I do things. With Twitch, I've always been trying to treat it like it's kind of a YouTube light. And while I still like that kind of mentality, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. It's been preventing me from streaming a whole bunch because I've just been like, I'm not a streamer. I don't need to do the same thing as streamers. But that's wrong. People like it when you talk with the chat. People like it when you acknowledge their Twitch subs and their donations and things like that. And I do enjoy doing those things, but I always try to keep them down to more of a minimum because I'm recording for YouTube. And while I'm still kind of going to be doing that because the end goal is still for me, like even the things I stream, I still want to post them on YouTube. I think we're going to leave those things in a little bit more just to have them. I'll still have, like, if I take a break, that shit's getting cut out and not going onto the YouTube side of things. But I'll definitely be a lot more like, oh yeah, hey, somebody asked a question, I'll answer it. I'm probably still not going to be like, I don't like Twitch streamers who constantly are talking to the Twitch chat and not paying attention to the game at all. So there's still going to be kind of a mixing of the ways I handle things there. But yeah, no, I want to stream more. I want to stream more, especially for all those games that are really long or games that have just a bunch of series or like a bunch of games in the series, like say Spyro or like Sly. Like the Sly series would have been perfect for streaming a whole bunch and just kind of being lax with it. Because then, I look at a lot of like the big streamers, like the top like variety game streamers, and a lot of them are very chill. They're playing the game and they're occasionally talking in the chat or talking about things in the game, and they're not delivering like an ever-present constant commentary on things. And so it's like, yeah, I can do that. I can definitely do that. So I'm going to try and figure a way to intermingle the two. And if all things don't work out, then I'll just become a full-time Twitch streamer. I don't know. I don't like the way things are with YouTube right now, so I'm taking steps to fix that. And in terms of other things of taking steps outside of YouTube, I'm still trying to kind of fix my mental health. I've been taking things a little bit more easy over the last month. I did want to like spike my recording. I wanted to like, I've been feeling a lot better mentally in comparison to my last update video. If you missed my last update video, I wasn't really feeling in a great mental state last month, and I still don't feel 100% there, but I'm a little bit better. I've been reading self-help books. I've been taking it a little bit easier. I've been adjusting my mindset about things, about how I want to record. And, that led to me like I recorded like 8 hours of Darksiders 1 last week. And that's been the longest I've recorded like in a day for like the last 2 months. The last 2 months, my longest recording sessions for single player stuff have been like 3 hours, 4 hours. And then that's all I record in those days. But I prefer when I'm recording like 8 to 10 to 12 hours in a day, because that lets me get the content out for you guys. And that's something I want to do more of. And I think I'm generally about ready to get back there. A lot of what's been going on more recently has just been being occupied in time. My sleeping schedule's been messed up like constantly in the last like 3 weeks. And it's been a lot of, I wake up at 5 p.m. and then at 7 p.m. I have to go out and hang out with friends, because I promised to go hang out with friends or go see a movie with friends, or we did a couple of things with Rooster Teeth, that kind of stuff. And when those happen, then that ends up usually taking up like 4 or 5 or 6, sometimes 7 hours in the day, because you want to spend time with your friends, or you want to go out for a long period of time. And at that point, I don't really get a chance to record. I'll record like 2 hours. And that's been like what's been going on with Red Dead Redemption 2. Or in Sly 3, I'll like record 2 or 3 hours and then stop. And so that's better than like last month, where I wasn't even getting myself able to record at all with Sly 3. But it could be a little bit better. And so I'm going to try. I really want to change things up as we go forward. And I'm hoping things go well, especially in terms of like looking outside of YouTube. I've been trying to focus a little bit more on things like exercising. I've exercised the most in the last couple of weeks than I have ever. Like straight up over the last couple of weeks, I've been exercising pretty much every day. I've been doing major exercises every other day, and then like doing like 30 to 40 minutes of walking every other day, or like the days in between for those rest days. And I've been keeping that up. Whereas a lot of times I would start that, I'd get 3 days into it, and then I'd put it off for like 2 or 3 weeks. And then I wouldn't come back for months. And I'm trying to stop that, because, in terms of general fitness, obviously I'll feel better, I'll live longer, and I'll look better. So I just need to bite the bullet and just exercise. And it's been nice, because I've been feeling like I've been getting a little bit more used to the exercising, and as I'm getting a little bit more used to the exercising, I'm not feeling as inclined to just be like, no, I don't want to exercise right now. And maybe that'll change as I do more intense stuff. I definitely want to make, I want to do different types of exercises going forward and just really, really pump the iron at some point. But for now, I'm just kind of taking it easy. Eating, like trying to watch what I eat, lose weight. And then outside of YouTube, I want to try going out more. I want to try going to events more, like that are just around Austin, Texas. Some people think I'm in Houston, by the way. I'm not in Houston, Texas. I'm in Austin, Texas, and I have been for a year. I've never lived in Houston, Texas, but I definitely want to do more stuff around Austin, Texas, and just kind of go out and do things more on my own, rather than always trying to be like, I hope my friends are up for it, and then they never are. Like D&D, I want to fucking play D&D. I want to do cool things. And so next year I want to be looking around to just go and play board games at some random places. But not right now. I still have other things to do. I want to get sorted out with YouTube and Twitch first, before I start doing like the full on like, oh man, I'm going out every other Saturday to go play with my new D&D buds who I only know here. But yeah, I want to do more shit. I want to get out more. In terms of like general adult life, a lot of what I've been doing has been YouTube. It's just been me recording at home and then going to sleep, and then recording at home and going to sleep. And, it's nice to, like, lately over the last couple of years, it's been a little bit more getting out. But that's usually just been with online buddies. And my online buddies are great. Love you guys. But we don't always go out. Sometimes we don't do anything for like 3 or 4 weeks. And so I have to not rely on that. I have to just make new friends, right? That's how it is. If people don't want to hang out or are busy, make other friends. Or just go out and do other things on your own. Don't be self-reliant or don't be needy on people. That's a lot of, even like, again, I've been reading health self-books, and that's a lot of been what they're just like, yeah, just, you got to live for yourself. You got to find the things that you enjoy and actually do them. And so I want to go out. I want to do those nerdy events. I want to get a little bit more fit. I want to go out and do other shit. I want to try, rock climbing. I want to go on hikes. I want to travel more, even just by myself. And so that's a lot of what next year is going to be about for me. Just doing things that I didn't really do beforehand because I just never did them. I'd want to, but I go, I'll do it with friends. No, fuck that. Just do it on my own now, or do it and meet with people who are down for doing that thing, or be more proactive with being like, hey, you guys want to do this thing? I want to change stuff. I want to be different. I don't always want to be locked up in the house doing things I still enjoy, but aren't bringing me the fulfillment that I want. And then in terms of other things, I'm finally starting to get into an area where there are things I want to kind of pursue creatively. And so while those are things that will require way more like skill building, I'm gonna have to take classes on things next year, for just stuff that I want to do, whether it's drawing or other things. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, yeah, I want to have other shit, even if it's just to like dance classes. I can't fucking dance. I can't dance for shit. But if I take a few dance classes, learn a little bit of coordination with the body, I think those kinds of things will help. Even just like a self-defense course, right? Just things to build me out more. I want to do that. And so, that's kind of where I stand right now. I'm sorry, I guess I just kind of started rambling again, but I want to do a lot. I want to do a lot with YouTube. I want to do a lot with real life. And so I'm trying to take things into consideration, all around. And again, I'm definitely doing a lot better mentally than I was last month. Or the month beforehand. I wasn't like sad. I was just a wall preventing me from doing stuff. And that wall is still a little bit there. And I still, I reached out to places to try and get like mental health evaluations, and they never got back to me. And so I still need to like either check back in with those people or just check other places, because I want to figure stuff out. Maybe there are things that are lying underneath the subconscious that I don't know about. I like to think that I have a generally pretty good head on me, that I know all about my own personal issues or general flaws or things like that I just know that I need to work on. But I need to see someone just in case, see a psychiatrist, a therapist, who the hell ever, and just make sure that issues that I'm having here, I have someone who can be like, yeah, you know what? Here, these are the things that you can do. Because I guess my biggest takeaway with like focusing on myself over the last few weeks, my biggest takeaway from focusing on myself, thinking about what I want to do, and reading self-help books and shit is that you are always going to be limited in your perspective. You're always going to be limited in the perspective that you have on life, because it's your only actual perspective that you've lived. And so if you're having trouble with doing things in life, maybe it's time to introduce a perspective. And I'm not trying to be like, if you're sad, just be happy. But no, sometimes, a lot of it for me over the last few weeks has just been reframing shit, framing things less as failures and more as deviations, things that are just like, yeah, you know what? At least I tried to do this thing. That in itself is a success. And so therefore, even if I'm not there where I want to be just yet, I'm making progress, and I should be happy about that. And that's been helping me a little bit. The exercising, rather than being like, I'm not Chris Evans yanking on a helicopter fit, and I probably never will be, but I'm not that fit. But oh well. As long as I'm making progress there, then that's good. That's really good, just just making sure I have a clear vision of what I want has been helping me out. And so I don't want to turn this into like a 30-minute, like, you can feel better about yourself. Just read books, guys. That's the update. I think I'm feeling better. I'm trying to get you guys more content, and going forward through December and into 2019, I'm hoping to do more things, especially streams. And that means hopefully hanging out with you guys more, whether that's just doing more casual streams where I'm talking with the chat, or being able to do more community things like SCP. People have been really, really liking that, and I enjoy playing SCP. And so that's something I can do a little bit more of, or checking out other kind of games that like involve having lots of other players, especially like military sim things. Like, they're really funny military sims where you can get like 20, 30, 40, 50 people in there, and people are just talking over radios and role playing, and you can just get into goofy shit. And I just want to do more things like that as well. And so, I don't know, while YouTube is taking a bit of a shitter, and while I've been feeling a little bit meh about that, I'm trying to move beyond that and look at my options, because at the end of the day, I have to do the things that I can control, right? So, thank you guys for watching this update video. Hopefully you guys have a good Thanksgiving. Hopefully I have a good Thanksgiving. And when I get back, we're going to hopefully do a whole bunch more. Definitely once I get back, one of my major things I'm going to be doing, besides trying to get through the recording Let's Play, I want to open the letters and stuff that you guys sent. It's not like I didn't get like a massive pile. I don't have like a room full of boxes, but there are a couple of things that I can read. And so that's something I want to do hopefully in the next update video. And hopefully that update video won't be like terribly long. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.